All right. So, what is the plan of action?
Try and
Yeah.
set up somewhere for an ambush and lure them out and try and kill a bunch of them. And if one of the leaders, like if Nosra or like
A lieutenant or something.
yeah, just any of the ones. Did Fredoth, did you get a sense? Like, did Fredoth get a sense of other ones other than Nosra that were like, I don't know, had the shiniest hats or whatever the giant version of looking like a leader is?
There was a lot to look at. Usually, leadership is ordained by size.
So just the biggest ones.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I doubt like the chief is coming. Oh well, I doubt that like the storm or the cloud giant or whatever. Like I don't think him or the chief are gonna come out, but there might be like
They'll send some goons.
someone
Yeah,
else who might know a little more or something.
So do
Or at
we-
absolute worst, we just did the herd.
Yeah, that's so. Do we want to try and lure some of them to a killing ground, and yeah, just make it, and then if and like a leader rocks up there as part of the group that comes to investigate, like if we can lure them there, if a leader rocks up, then that's great. If not, just kill the ones that turn up.
Yeah, pretty much. And what I'm thinking is like we leave an obvious trail towards the killing field, but have it fork like a kilometer beforehand, and have one of the forks just go in a completely random direction, just in case they do send like 10 giants out on the raiding party or something. So hopefully we only have to fight 5 of them, and then maybe we can find the other 5.
Again.
Yeah, sort of thing, just in case. Because I mean, they are like those ones that we were like we were getting crits and hitting most of them and rolling pretty good damage and stuff.
Yeah.
But it still took a little while just to kill 2 of them. Like
Yeah,
more than
yeah.
5 is probably going to be
And
too
also
much.
like, you know, hill giants are the least of the giants.
Yeah.
Remember that bit where I said giants, yo?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But like,
Yeah.
they're the like hill giants are the lowest,
The
and
lowliest.
weakest. Yeah, the lowliest and the weakest of the giants.
Yeah, there were
Yeah.
also
Yeah.
ogres there,
Doesn't say
which are lower again.
Yep.
To
Yeah,
keep that in
yeah.
mind. If we see a bunch of ogres,
Do
I'll
ogres count
probably
as
take-
giants?
No,
I think
they count as
so.
ogres.
I think they're the giant type though.
If they're giant type, then I do extra damage against them. That's
Oh,
I guess-
okay.
I mean,
That's what you mean.
Either
just
either
a
way,
sort
you'll
of
be hitting them with the axe, and you'll find it. You'll find out one way or another, I guess.
Alrighty, but yeah. So the next one will be I've got a broom and I think it's got 50-foot fly speed. Can you dash when you're flying on a broom tide? Do you know?
I think you can.
Yeah, it's just your movement.
All right, well, sweet. In which case, like, I can set off. I don't know if you, Belchbag, can give me some kind of contraption that makes a big noise and a lot of smoke and whatever, and I'll shout some obscenities from the start of the trail, and then use the dash speed to head off in that direction, so they'll know where the fake trail is. They'll pick that up and then hopefully split, and so on.
Well,
Does that sound agreeable?
The other thing I was thinking is I can just make some animals and strap. Basically, I can make like so one of the artificer magical tinkering. I can make a mundane. I can invest a spark of magic into a mundane object, and I can kind of make like a recording. So I can stick a recording in a rock or something, summon a goat, strap it to the goat, you know, and kind of something like that.
Okay, all right.
Or using Bat Damon.
All right. So,
Alright,
but before
would be
we
the other
get too
thing.
far ahead of ourselves, it's currently what, like 1 in the morning, so it's pitch black and like raining and hailing and storm cracking overhead. As you get back to the cave, what's the timeline looking at?
Does anybody not have dark vision?
Me, I do not. I have blind sight 30 feet. So kind of
mean,
like
that-
within 30 feet of me, it's like echolocation almost.
Yeah, so
I
that's
just know what's around me, but
that's
outside of 30
basically
feet,
the same.
I'm blind. Yeah.
Okay. Well, we really only need.
I don't have. I'm pretty sure I don't have dark vision. I'm a Goliath.
Okay, well, I have no idea. Okay, all right. So,
Maybe we
Should
wait
we
for dawn.
well, yeah. All right. So we just rest, I guess.
That's what I should have bought. I should have bought some night vision goggles.
Yeah.
Next time.
Well, yeah. But,
So you won't be able to long rest again since you'd
well,
long
we won't
rested
be able to
before
get
you
any
left.
benefits, but we can
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can wait it
dick
out.
around until the sun comes up.
And prep some like magical circles and stuff. You were talking
Well,
about.
yeah, like if you can think of any traps, or if you want to start digging some holes or something, like. Yeah, but
Yeah.
So I guess we just
Do
wait.
any of you have like dark vision spells, like to make me see?
No.
I do, but I don't have it prepared. I don't think.
All right. So are you waiting until daylight to set out and like try and set up this killing field that you're talking about?
Yeah,
So like we went there
sure.
in the evening. Was that right? So we went there in the evening, did stuff, killed a couple, came back.
You
took,
set out for this one at about midnight,
Oh, okay.
sort of.
So
wait,
it
what
takes like
happened
12
then?
hours to walk there.
No. You just went for a nighttime, sort of figuring this is when they would be at their, least attentive.
Alright.
Okay. So we wait like at the very start of the session.
Yes.
We had waited till night,
Yes.
or like so like 6 or 7 or something.
Mhm.
Went did stuff that took an hour or so. Came back, interrogated the guy that took an hour ago or so.
Yeah.
So
So
is it,
it's about 1.
9? Oh, what?
Yes,
Okay.
you waited until
so-
midnight to get there.
Oh, so we went there at midnight.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, I'm with you. Well, if we
We can prep the ambush location now and then kind of chill
Yeah.
out for a bit.
can we say that like
Sure.
whilst we were waiting, like for it to be midnight, we would have like had a snooze and stuff, so we're like good to go and kind of keep on like working until the morning.
Yeah, so you ended a long rest before you started into this stronghold
yeah.
the first time. So
Okay.
you're fully
We're still
rested.
pretty fresh.
You
Yep.
can't rest again since it's only been about an hour since you set out
Yeah,
and came
yeah.
back. So you've got time to kill until it's sun up, and you can try and prepare an ambush sort of in the nighttime if you want. Up to you.
Yeah, I'm happy to go and start digging
Yeah, like
holes
I've
and
got
stuff.
dark
Yeah.
vision as well.
I also
so,
have dark vision.
Yeah, I'm cool to work in the night. Do you have a map we could work with?
Do I ever?
Why no?
Here's one I prepared earlier. Totally. And did not just Google.
Yeah, sweet.
So,
Very nice. Okay.
looking at some sort of... Oh, it isn't lined up. Hold up. Oh, it's on the wrong layer. That's the problem. Set it to the map layer. There we go. On the map layer, we're going to align it to the grid. 2 seconds. 2, 3. Yeah. Yep, sure. There we go.
There we go.
It is aligned
Cool.
to the grid. So
All right.
let's say Giant Stronghold is north, and your cave is somewhat south. This is the general path that you followed them along for their raids.
Okay, gotcha.
Correcto.
Alrighty.
I will drag in a token for you each.
And I imagine Zulu would probably be back if I had no problems casting that.
Oh my god, Belchback is enormous.
He's so
We're all
big.
giants.
Where are ya?
Yummy.
The hell are your names? There. Why?
Sugo and Dizzy.
There's
Really?
Sugo. There's Vrados.
You go.
There's Vrados.
Sugo and Dizzy.
Tiny. And I am missing. No,
The
not
most handsome.
Pliskin.
Sugo here already.
Did I not name you? Oh, maybe that's you. Your name's not Olia Jupawi. That's for sure. The hell is that then? Right. Right, let's get you small. You can stay big. I'll allow it, because you're a big boy. Okay. Doodly farting around. Have you got control, or do I need to give it to you again?
No, you have to
looks
give
like
it
you
to
need
us
to do
again.
that again.
For the love. I can't wait to play in person.
Yeah, just because Roll20 hates you.
Oh. Belch.
Cool.
Nope, not
We
for
might be able to do some cool things like pushing rocks into the path and, doing some cool stuff like that.
Nergy, Rodoth. Aurelian. Just check that you can use your characters.
Yep.
Yep.
Cool. Alright. Go
Yeah, cool.
to
So
town.
I can get I can give myself mold earth, and because we can, like, even though you guys don't have dark vision, because we're a ways away, so you guys can use torches and stuff, like the people who don't have dark vision.
Yeah, I can
You know,
blind
you can
sight
have
as well.
Yeah, so I mean that should take care of that. But Belchbag is going to, I think, given that this is the middle of the night, Belchbag's going to use his what's it called? My magic item to give myself cantrip. So you can, with my all-purpose tool as an action, you can focus on the tool to channel your creative forces and basically choose a cantrip, and then I know it for the next 8 hours. But I can't do, and then
Nice.
when I do that, I can't do it until the next dawn.
Okay, so to help speed this up, let's just do a general this is your plan. I'll get you to make some rolls, and that'll be like the prep you do at night. So, general plan.
Digging trenches
Okay?
that they could trip in.
Okay.
I've got this jug, so wherever you dig the trench,
You've cut
Pour
out.
out some oil. Yeah.
You cut out for a second.
yeah, if you dig the trenches in the big square, I could like pour the oil there, so maybe they slip in or some shit like that.
Yeah, or even then maybe they're just like extra flammable to a fireball after they're covered in oil.
Yeah, we could do that. And then I've got Wall of Thorns, which can slow them down, and it does a bunch of damage to them when it goes up and when they move through it.
Yep.
What else do we have?
You have Sugo.
I can cast. Well, yeah, I mean, I can use mold earth to just basically I get to play Minecraft for 8 hours.
Yeah, so you can help with the trenches.
Well, that's it with the trenches, so I can
Yep.
be doing that. And the other thing I can do is I'll cast Glyph of Warding is probably the best.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
So you dig out
couple of
large
times.
sections to make sort of
Fill them with oil.
trenches. So are you filling both with oil, or just the first, or the second, or how?
Yeah, can you delete that
First
upper rectangle so I can draw it in a different color?
Sure thing.
I want that to be where I tip the oil out of the alchemy jug that I shared.
You don't
Just
get that
along
much
that.
oil though, do you?
It's a quart.
Oh,
I have no
jeez.
idea. What is a quart?
I thought it was
Quartz
a few
probably
gallons.
like 250 mils. That's my guess.
So the maximum amount of liquid the jug can produce depends on the liquid you named.
Oh.
So you can pour out a quart.
It's nearly a liter.
Okay, so-
940 mil.
So
Not really
not
enough.
heaps.
Yeah,
What
can you
about-
delete that one?
Sure.
What about instead of the oil, like doing like like salt water and trying to make the ground all muddy and slippery, like churn it up,
Yeah.
like do that,
yeah,
and
sure.
Like difficult terrain.
stomp around.
So
Yeah, if we, like-
while you guys are sort of discussing it's just driving rain, ice cold, up in the hills. Occasionally, Sugo, you can actually see what's happening through a flash of lightning.
Yeah. So,
Yep.
do we want to just just make it difficult terrain, just in general, between like pits, like water, make it mud, get Sugo to stomp up
Yep.
and down. I'm thinking
Yeah.
like the football field, like by the end of Remember the Titans, where it's just like an absolute mud pit.
Yeah,
And
basically.
dig and some like so around there, and then also some like deeper, like holes, so they're like 10 foot by, I don't know, like 10 foot by 10 foot deep kind of
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, get them real stuck in there.
Yeah.
And I'm
How
wondering,
big are the squares, Ty? Are they 10 foot by 10 foot?
Now
or
I'm going to
5
say it's
foot?
5 here.
Yeah, cool.
Okay. So
Sugo, do you reckon you'd be able to lift these rocks here?
Sugo, no problem. Do I do a strength check?
They are friggin' enormous.
But it's
okay.
Sugo.
Compare it to your size.
But it's Sugo.
And Goliath,
Sugo and this.
Goliaths are like, are they one of the people that's considered one size larger for lifting and stuff?
yes.
Yeah, but like physically, you could never lift this in your life. There
Can
there
I
are
break
smaller
and
ones
move
around.
chunks?
There are
I was just
smaller
wondering
rocks.
if while they're stuck, we could
Like
you could,
there.
heave some
And
rocks
there.
at them or something. But
Yeah,
that's
you could definitely find some nicely sized.
You're like Donkey Kong on the
Well,
top,
like,
chucking rocks down at
But
him.
like, if Belchbag, do you have growth reduce like up?
Large reduce. Yes, I do.
Okay, well, I mean, you could stand up there
Oh,
with
actually,
him
hang on. Do I have it prepared?
when they get here. Oh, well, yeah, if you had it prepared, that'd be.
I don't have it prepared. Sorry.
All right, never mind.
Okay, so black is pit of oil. Is that correct?
It's salt water just churned up to make it difficult terrain.
Okay. So Sugo stomps around in it to churn it up.
Donk.
You reckon you can do that, Sugo?
Yeah, Sugo can do. Sugo can dig, Sugo can smash.
Stompy stomps. Okay.
Yeah, I'll do like, I reckon like here, maybe here, maybe here. Oh no, that's if that's already got the stuff in it. But there, so I'll make them like 15 foot deep. Just big pits.
Just holes.
Yep.
Okay, so pink is holes. What's the red?
And then, I don't know what red is.
The red was just an initial trench.
Oh, okay.
Kind of.
Actually, I might not do that middle one. But what I will do is I'm going to cast Glyph of Warding
Okay.
there, because it covers like 10 feet.
Yep.
And I'm going to specify that only giants trigger it, or like giant
Nice.
height. You can specify.
Yeah,
hang on, I'll
trigger
link the
words.
thing. It's an absolute wall of text.
Yeah.
oh,
That's
Um,
fine. I'm aware of how that one works.
Yeah, it's 10 foot there,
Mhm.
and I'm going to say it's the
Anything of the
explosive-
giant type.
Anything of the
Sugo no
giant type.
read.
And it's it's explosive, and I'll cast that there, and then I'll also do it. I'll cast it again. Where should I put it again? I can put it 3 times. Just in a row, basically.
Multiple glyphs.
Like all three there.
Yeah, kind of like that.
Yeah, just like progressively kind of.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
the other thing, and then I'll spend the rest of the time just raising like up the dirt out kind of this way, so making kind of like just dirt walls.
Yep, nice. So they have to take the fire.
Yeah, because I can so with mold earth, I just can dig bonkers fast.
Mhm.
Because it's an action for 6 foot, and I can basically just take a 5 foot cube and bin it 30 foot away,
Yeah.
and I can just do that. That takes 6 seconds. So 5 foot cube in the bin, 5 foot cube in the bin.
Awesome.
Very nice.
So, you spend plenty of time just sort of preparing, discussing, sorting out how you're going to lay this out. Digging through the night and setting up your traps and all that sort of stuff. Is there anything else you'd like to do to prepare, or?
I've got to do stuff once it becomes dawn.
Okay. Yep. So it's still like you're probably only taking about an hour to set this up.
Yep.
Got a bit of time.
I don't
It
know.
would have
Like,
taken longer
is
than
it
that. Sorry, I
possible
just
for us?
looked. Takes an hour to cast Glyph of Warding, so that'll
Yes,
take me
that'll take
3
you
hours,
Okay.
and then spend I don't know another half hour, however long it takes to like dig those two.
Yep. Trenches. Pits.
Yeah, there and there, and then do the walls.
Okay, so Belchbag is sort of just like spending his time in a trance, like sorting out these glyphs.
Yeah, I'm making like I'm just got sort of sitting there on the ground,
In the
and there's just
belting
like
rain.
hundreds of like mechanical centipedes and cockroaches and stuff that are slithering out from me
Amazing.
and like up to the bits and like digging these. Like it just looks like these whole areas just look like these seething masses of like hundreds of insects like slowly. It's like watching an anthill being dug in time lapse,
Yeah.
like going down
In
and the
real
same out
time,
at the
big
side.
boy.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So, you clear out those pits and sort that out. Takes a few hours. What would the rest of you like to do in the meantime? While Belchbag is in this sort of trancing state.
Is it possible to find like some trees and like start carving wooden spikes to stick in the bottom of the pits? Is that something we can do, or?
Yeah, you've got a few hours. You could spend the time to go find some sizable trees. Let's say make a survival check and see if you can manage to. Yep. So you recall sort of a patch of large enough trees that not too hard to chop down, but big enough that you can make good spikes out of them.
I bring Shugo with me to chop them.
Sugo smash.
Sugo smash.
So Sugo, do you smash these trees?
Sugo smash.
All right. So and then make. You probably don't need to make a roll to make spikes. You just.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
just spikes, and then just stick them in the bottom of those pits.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll help with the spike making as well.
Makeshift
we get
spike
enough.
trap. Okay. Anything further you'd like to do?
Should we make some sort of like tumble trap where they'll just get covered in rocks when they get in there?
Well, that's what I was thinking, but the rocks are like.
Yeah, but we
real
could
heavy.
always break them down. I
Well,
guess,
there's some
and then
smaller
set
ones.
up-
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
there's if you look around, you might be able to find
Like
There
some.
are small ones around,
Yeah,
but we could
pile
also
them up.
break up the bigger ones, I
that one.
guess, and then make a
Pile them
trap
up
with
there
them.
and kind of push them down to be able to push them down.
Yeah, that'd
Yeah,
be
I
a good
think that'd be
idea.
a nice
Yeah.
idea.
All right, so makeshift rock trap, while Belchbag is still casting.
Sugo smash rock.
So you can make a athletics check, Sugo.
I've got a shovel and a pickaxe if you need it.
Sugo doesn't need no pickaxe.
Alright,
Well,
I'll
actually-
break a pickaxe and start
Yeah,
trying to.
he
break
one
up
hands
rock.
the pickaxe and just like absolutely obliterates these stones. His giant
Sugo just
form.
looks at it like, what am I going to do with this little thing?
Yeah, better off using his fists. And yeah, you collect a fairly sizable heap and smash them into smaller parts. Yep. So what? The three of you sort of working together, piling them up
yeah.
top.
Wanna stack the
Yep.
rocks up there,
Okay. And how are you going to trigger it?
and we'll probably have Sugo up there to shove it down. Probably
Oh,
when
well,
someone
Su-
yells out a word, maybe.
I'll
or-
say Sugo will probably want to be on the ground.
Yeah, no, that's
So
right.
what-
Attacking.
what
so
we
could
do
I'll
some
probably
sort of,
be up
like,
here to trigger it.
Held up by logs or something, and then
Well, I
pull
was
a
going to
rope.
say, I have an immovable rod. So if
Yeah,
you
that'll
guys
do it.
take that and just click it in the air, it can't be moved and it'll just kind of hold them there. and then maybe either like Rat Damon or Zulu or something could just be up there, and they just have to press the button.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
got Mage Hand. Would that be able to press
Yeah,
it?
perfect.
that-
Even
that
better.
too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have an invisible Mage Hand that can do it.
Yeah.
even better.
Perfect.
Alright, cool.
Okie doke.
Alrighty, so, yeah.
So I'd say try and make a survival check. You'll have advantage because you're working as a
All
team.
of us?
No, just one. Yep.
I think that's the highest I can roll.
That's probably the highest
That's
you could
pretty
roll.
high.
29 and
Holy
30. Again, there's no in between here. 18 and 19. Wowza. Yep.
Yeah.
So with Aurelian's direction, you can sort of situate these logs in sort of cracks or spaces between the rocks that'll hold the pile with a little bit of weight on top. And it's sort of leaning it. Almost precariously, but well enough. That's a pretty good roll. So I'll say that trap is fairly well set.
Yeah, like
Sweet.
my Wall of Thorns, and I've got Erupting Earth and Spike Growth, but those are all stuff I need to cast like in combat kind of
Yeah,
thing.
pretty much.
Yeah.
I've got some stuff I can do, but it's
Same.
it's going to be in combat stuff.
I also I've got like also the same, but in particular, I have the handy dandy grease.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh yeah, did you want to? I don't know. Can you put
only
that like
lasts-
around the edges of the pit to make it harder for the giant to
It,
climb
it
out?
only lasts for a minute. It's
Oh, that's
like
right.
summoning magical grease, and then it kind of dissipates. So if
Well,
we had
Well, yeah, when one of
lots
when
of
one or-
non-magical grease, then sure. But
Yeah, well, when one or two fall into the pit, I can produce flame or something and throw it in there too.
yeah, I don't suppose that being named literally belch bag the well greased tie, I just happen to have infinite grease which I
Good
can line
idea.
the pits with.
Well, at the moment it's the middle of the night and belting rain. So it's already pretty slick. If it only lasts for a minute, you would need to cast it like right before they fall in, I'd say.
What else do I have in my robe of useful items? God, I've got a lot of shit. That's the thing with like your classes thing being you get many magic items. They all just do different things.
Yep, many options. A bit of pork rind or butter is what you need, and you procure this.
Oh, do I have pork rinds and butter? Oh, buddy, I am like
You're
like
60%
pork rinds and
pork
butter
rind.
is my second cousin on my mother's side. We catch up once a year.
Oh, beautiful. Okay, so sort of we'll do a fast forward just to save time. You're as prepared as you can be in pitch black, and it takes a few hours because of the casting time on the Glyph of Warding. The sun does begin to, like, you can start to see through the clouds. You can see a little bit of light on the horizon, so it's beginning to get to daylight. What would you like to do?
All right, how are we drawing them out now?
Cool.
Can we make like a big bang or something like?
I'm sure we could taunt them out with a few people on brooms as well.
Yeah.
First off, I would like to use this 3 times. I'm going to reach into it and throw 3 balls of lint on the ground, and then they're going to transform.
Rust bag of tricks.
I get a mastiff, a lion, and a goat.
Ah, nice.
Oh, that's so funny. I also have a rust bag of tricks. I throw 3 lint balls also.
Oh my
I've
god.
got one of them too.
No, actually, no. You're 3. 3 is plenty.
Well, it's only really one fighting unit. Well, I mean, the goat might headbutt someone for a gag.
Mastiff can bite. It's
Well,
like
I was going to say, I could
a-
get the mastiff to go up the door, bark, and then run down the train.
What I can. Hang on,
Oh,
let
yeah,
me-
or did you want to
Oh,
do that
could I-
magic
could I
mouth
make-
rock thing?
Yeah, I can do that. Or like, Where's Xanathar's where it talks all about the tools? Can I use alchemist's tools and tinker's tools and shit to just make big bang?
Yeah, just a
Hang on.
I
focus
mean-
that when you throw it at the ground, just
Alchemical sort of
Like a
bang,
firework.
or
Yeah, here we go. Alchemist supplies. You can use this tool proficiency to activity. Create a puff of thick smoke. Can I do that? Make something that'll make thick smoke.
look,
What do we-
considering the contents of what you have on your person, I'm certain that you could find the means to make some sort of flashbang or distraction.
Yeah, definitely that. That plus some what's the class feature called? Tinkering, whatever it is, magical tinkering. So I can stick a, what is it? The object sheds. So I can give it one of the following magical properties. Whenever tapped by a creature, the object emits a recorded message that can be heard up to 10 feet away. And so I basically say something into it.
Yep.
That can be up to 6 seconds, or it continually emits your choice of an odor or a non-verbal sound, which is also up to 10 feet away.
Mm-hmm.
So it's only a small range, but I could stick a little, very low-powered Bluetooth speaker on the line, basically.
Okay. So you tinker together. So what are you making as the speaking object?
So it's yeah. So you have to have use it into a tiny, non-magical, item.
It can just be a
So
rock or
I put-
something.
Yeah. So I kind of rummage in myself
Mhm.
and pull out like a tiny non-magical object. So I pull out a like empty tin of beans
Nice.
and
And you
tie it
you
on
find one bean in there.
I lick it up joyously, and it crunches deliciously.
Yep, just as a bean should.
And tie it on some like twine and hang it around the lion's neck.
Okay. And what
And-
sound are you having it like make?
Belch bag. Oh no, I don't speak giant, do I? I just can understand it when I'm wearing the hat.
Yeah.
Okay, he just screams in common. Giants are the worst and dumb.
That's sure.
that'll do.
You
Love it.
smell bad and poorly endowed.
And so it will repeat on a loop, or are you doing it the other way?
It does it. It's whenever tapped by a creature. So I'm gonna tie it to the lion's paw. So whenever it just takes a step, it'll just be
Yeah.
like a stuttering record.
If you want, Zulu can carry it over above the animals, so he. Can
Oh,
kind
even
of
better.
tap it.
Yeah. Well, I can have up to 5 items going at a time. So I just have 5.
One to each
Yeah,
animal.
yeah, exactly. So they've just each got like, there's a tin can, there's like what looks like kind of like a vacuum cleaner bag, there's like an old shoe, one of them's got like a lamp, the other one's got, like a bit of old bone, the other one's got a brick. They're all just each of them is just belch bags screaming obscenities for 6 seconds.
So while this pack of creatures walks, it is a cacophony of noise.
Only within 10 feet.
Yeah.
I would like the goat to stay here. I want me to get on the broom and to go with the lion and the mastiff for like a K up the road or something. I want to find like a fork so I can leave one misleading trail up in that direction.
Okay.
Like I want all of us to walk to that intersection. I want me and the mastiff. I'll get off the broom, and then me and the mastiff will walk all the way up that misleading fork, and then I'll call the broom to me, and then I'll pick the mastiff up. I'll get him on the broom, and then I'll fly him back here. And I want the lion to go all the way to the giant headquarters.
Right. Can you link the broom just quickly?
Indeed.
Oh, 60
cool.
feet.
Nice.
Well, that is rather good.
Sweet. So, yep, I'd say you can do that. So, are you doing this all at first light? Is my next question.
Yeah, I had to wait till
Yeah.
first light to do the Rust Bag of Tricks.
Yep.
Okay. And what are the rest of you doing?
So I mean, I'm still casting the spells. I can also. Let me. So wait, are you gonna?
Ryan, are you gonna be the one going up as the distraction?
That was you, Aurelian.
Oh, no. After I leave that fake trail, me and the Mastiff come back to where we are, the ambush site. The lion I'm gonna send to the giant joint, and because he's got 50-foot running speed, so as soon as he sees like the door open, I just want him to dash all the way back here
And Zulu will be with the lion
and
carrying
leave
one of
the lion trail and have
Yes.
it making the noise.
Okay. All right. So sun begins to come up through the clouds. It's still raining, not quite as heavy as before, but still a fairly consistent drizzle. And yeah,
Sorry.
is there more?
Can I? Yeah. The only other thing I was going to say, could Zulu also only give my Eldritch Cannon to Zulu, because
Yep.
I'm pretty sure that it doesn't have a range for me to trigger it. Like I think I
Okay.
could, so I can just be shooting at them
From lion
Yeah,
back.
give them more reason
on
to
each of
chase.
your turns. You can take a bonus action to call. Oh no, I have to be within 60 feet of it. Okay.
Ah, okay.
I was going to say that sounds pretty OP. Remote cannon.
Yeah, no, I was reading it because it gets enhanced at 9th level. Like
He's
it
making
gets
yellow
better, and
squares.
I thought that
That's me. That's gonna be the lion, goat, and Mastiff.
Okay.
but no, it doesn't do that.
Okay.
It just does other stuff.
So it comes to daylight, and you set out with.
Welcome to the Nergling swarm.
I definitely muted Streamlabs, but all right. Thank you for
Just mute the thing in Discord. Not Discord, OBS, sorry.
that.
Just mute the source.
I don't actually,
Also,
source.
because it
Sugo,
comes
do you want to
through.
be down on the ground? Because I can trigger the rock trap from down here, so you can be down ready to smash.
Yeah, like be standing probably near the pit on the right. So as the giants are trying to climb up, you can just be chopping off fingers or just burying the axe in the face, or
I was thinking like kind of here because we want them to come through,
Yeah.
and trigger
Trigger all
Like
those bad builds.
these.
yeah.
So if we're sort of all like basically back kind of where we are now, I'll probably be. So these are 5-foot cubes, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, set yourselves up where you want to be on the map,
Yeah.
and obviously Aurelian, you'll be
120.
flying up.
Yeah, I'll be on the broom.
Yarp. Are you, so that's where you'll be hanging out, Sugo? Sugo.
You gone?
My internet cut out. What's going
Is that where you're hanging out back there?
on?
No, you should be somewhere near us, like in front of us. I
Yeah.
don't know what you're doing up there. Like,
Sugo just chilling. Probably hide over here behind the
Yeah.
rocks.
So just chuck yourself where you're going. Is that where you're
Yeah.
going,
Don't
Bel?
we want you to be visible? You're sort of
Uh,
standing there screaming.
kind of the bait.
Maybe I should.
Yeah,
Wait, what's
come on.
this circle up here?
Uh,
Yeah,
That's the rock
that's the
trap.
rock trap, but that's
Yeah.
going to be triggered by the mage hand. You don't need to be there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I can.
So
move
I'll
in
just-
that bit.
I'll just chill here then, I guess. Sugo.
Right,
Okay.
so
Yeah, my internet keeps dropping. So.
like that
Yeah, that's
Glyph
all
of
good.
Warding isn't going to hit him. It's like it just damages whatever's in that 10-foot thingy, or
It damages a 20-foot sphere around it.
all right. So,
So-
maybe move a little more.
Yeah,
back,
actually.
yeah.
So it'll go. It'll be a. What's 20-foot? 20. It's big.
Yeah.
So what's so that's
Yeah,
10
it's like a 9
Four
square.
more.
10 foot. So it's that. So that's the first one. So that's the size of the damage area.
Holy crap.
Yeah,
Jesus.
they're not
Yeah,
small.
And then the second one's gonna do this, and then the third one's gonna do this.
Okay, so that's huge.
Yes.
Yes, they do a 20-foot radius. So it's like a 10-foot radius glyph,
So-
and then a 20-foot beyond that glyph.
Maybe I'll just stand on this rock
So
here.
50
Surely they'll
foot.
see me.
Yeah, that's probably decent.
Ty, can you put in a token for my cannon?
Yeah,
The
sure.
spider.
Sure can.
And
It's huge.
Ah!
All right. And I'll need to let you move it.
Yes, please.
All yours.
It's yeah. I'll give it. It
Would you
kind of
be
has
able to-
stats, it kind of doesn't have stats. They're very weird.
would you be able to delete those yellow squares so I can move them back?
Yeah, sure. Or I could just move them back.
Or that, yeah, just move them, back, I don't know, 10, 15 feet-ish, just so they're not in the explosion range.
Well, aren't they going with you up to the thing?
No, didn't we already go and leave the tracks? Did we not do that?
No, not yet.
Okay, well, yeah, but yeah, for when we get back from that, where I'm gonna have them in combat.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So you want them out of the
Out of
potential
the explosion
blast
range of
zone.
glyphs,
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So, you guys all sort of prepare.
Yep.
And take it away, Aurelian.
Well, yeah, we go do the leave false track thing, and then the lion goes all the way to the giant's joint.
Okay, so make a survival check to leave a convincing trail or a visible trail.
Very nice.
Nice. So you leaving multiple sized footprints as best you can.
Yeah, like basically when the giants get to the fork, I want them to see in one direction a set of mastiff prints and a set of human footprints. And
Okay.
maybe, I don't know, I'll try and mock up some footprints that look like the Titan or whatever.
Yep.
And then in the other direction, the lion paw prints, some small footprints, and something else. So they think that we've split up as well.
Okay. Alrighty. So you do that, and then you're going back. Is that correct?
Yeah, and then, yeah, I'm coming back there. And then the lion's going all the way there with that tin can that makes noise.
And
Okay.
with Zulu, who also has one.
You can use a bonus action to command how the creature moves and what action it takes on its next turn, or give it
Yep,
general
there's
orders.
there's
such as
no
to attack your
limit on range or anything.
of such orders, which is fashion appropriate to its nature. Okay. It can't be used again until next dawn. And what? They don't have no duration or anything? Just until Kark?
Just
They
till
just
they're
they
dead.
last until the next dawn or they die.
Okie
Do you want me
dokie.
to link you the stat block, the
Nah,
pages for it?
that's fine. That's fine. So the lion, every step that it's taking resets your. You all smell and what was it? Something endowed.
You all smell and you're dumb and ugly and poorly endowed.
Poorly endowed. So it's sort of you all smell and as it's walking away because it resets each time it steps, and you hear it sort of stride off into the distance, and the lion. So bear in mind you're probably a K or so away from the giant's entrance, or would you have liked to have set up much closer?
No, I wanted the
Okay,
fork
is
in the
good.
road to be a reasonable bit away from the ambush site, so when they split up, it wouldn't be they'd hear it and then 2 seconds later they just run over because they were only half a field over.
Yeah.
Like I
So
wanted
We
that
wanna
to
do, like-
mislead them a fair distance away.
A K, maybe like a K and a K. So like if this
Yeah,
is
like-
where they are, a K, fork here, a K, a K.
Yeah, something like that.
okay, so 2 kilometers away from the fortress.
Yep.
Okay. So the lion is gone for a while. It does take quite a bit of time, and you're all sort of standing there tensed. and ready and waiting. The rain's still pattering. It's easing up a little bit as time is passing, but you probably spend half an hour, if not more, waiting for the lion to traverse 4 kilometers. And what instruction did you give the lion?
To run to the front sort of door of the giants, not like all the way up to it, but close to it. Wait until he saw movement, like the door open, and then to just use his dash action repeatedly until he got back here.
Okay, so I'd say, yeah, it'd probably take half an hour to 45 minutes, so somewhere in that region,
Yeah, sure.
before the lion comes running back. However, you don't see anything in pursuit of the lion.
I mean, do giants have 100-foot running speed?
Giants are fast.
Maybe they just didn't take the bait.
Yeah, did I like? Can I have been walking into Zulu's eyes, following like when he was following the lion? Like, did I?
Yep.
See anything?
Yeah, sure. If that's what you want to do. So you
Yeah,
sort of
'cause I was going to send Zulu with the lion. 'cause
Yeah,
he
that's
also
right.
Had a can. or an
floating
old shoe.
invisibly above. Yep. So while the lion sort of goes up to the stronghold, at the first sign of movement, there is some movement around the side of the building. The lion then immediately begins running back as instructed, but nothing
Alright,
appears
so-
to chase.
I'm going to call out through my imp's mouth in my own voice. And I'm going to call out as loud as I can at the door.
Mhm.
Nosra the coward, Nosra the ugly, Nosra the beheaded.
Alrighty. So you don't see anything from the front door. There doesn't appear to be any commotion. Nothing comes bursting through, and the yell sort of echoes around in the mountain space.
Can Zulu cast his eyes up towards the watchtower? Is there a giant up there?
Yeah, I'll get him to kind of hover up to the roof.
Yep,
See if there's a
and
giant.
there appear to be 2 giants on watch up there.
You fools on watch and you can't even see me approach. Nosra would have your legs for breakfast.
They sort of cast around. Hey, who's there?
And I'm going to throw the old shoe down into the watchtower. Like,
So they'll make a swipe at the air.
Just land there.
You're smelly and vicious.
So that they sort of like arms up, not expecting something to be thrown at them, and the boot sort of patters to the ground. What's this then? Go get the chief. And one of them runs back down the stairs.
what's that? Can you smell smoke?
Well, yes. I can, actually.
Looks like there's a great fire on the horizon.
Where? Alright. He begins to, like, cast around. Wait, who's talking?
Tell Nosra he's a fool and a coward.
No.
Relying on the strength of other giants because hill giants are worthless.
You tell him that. I'm not telling him that. He'll beat the shit out of me. Where are you?
I'll just Zulu's just gonna kind of fly back down near the front door, and I'm gonna come out of Warg and be like,
Okay.
I don't think they've taken the bait.
You can as you flap your way back down towards the front, you hear him continue to talk out to the air. Hello? Anybody? Who was that? No?
I
Oh.
need juicy and bait, eh?
I mean,
So can I send Bat Damon?
Bat
Hang on a
Damon.
sec. Yeah.
That's
Okay,
gold.
so this is a question for you, Ty.
Mhm.
Right. So, as part of... Oh, no, it's not the infused item, I don't think. Yeah, okay. Never mind. It doesn't work the way... No, I thought that I could cast a spell through those little boombox things, but I can't.
Ah.
Oh,
I mean, I could get on the broom and like try and throw something at the front door and then run back.
Yeah, they might need to see like a person rather than.
And the
Yeah.
broom's still like with the dash, it's still 100 foot. So even
and
if
you can
they're
just fly
fast
up
and right
in
on my
order to-
tail, I can
Yeah.
fly straight over the traps and they'll run straight into them.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
yeah. Can I just send Bat Damon up to start sort of shooting, pet shooting at the door?
What does Bat Damon shoot?
A force strike.
Sorry. Hold on.
No, that's just his picture.
He's
Yes, it
very
is.
cute, but
Force strike. So it's a ranged weapon attack plus 11 to hit, range of 30 foot, 1d4 plus 4 force damage.
Okay.
just having
So
slowly graffiti bad words.
so just flapping and these waves of force batter against the door and
Little little darts.
yep. And it's sort of and the door doesn't shake too much. It seems to take these strikes pretty well. And are you continually going to keep attacking? Like what's
No,
the game plan?
I guess trying to draw them out
Okay.
in the same way, like hoping that if we're attacking the door, that they'll come at least see what's happening.
Yeah. So using the rat brain that you have, Belchbag, I'd say you realize that the watchtower is providing them the information they need. They know they're not like under assault, so there is no reason to leave the fort. How would you like to proceed?
This might have all been for naught.
Well, I mean, it all stays there. Like, it's always
Well, I
still.
mean, they were going out on daily raids anyway, so they probably will at some point come out. We've just got to find out, I guess, when, and then try and lead a raiding party this way, maybe. Although I suppose how big's a raiding party, you know?
You have that information?
No, yeah, 20.
At least 20, yes. What
Well, I
would
don't
we
know,
like to
should-
do?
Maybe do we just wait and for a raiding party, or I don't know.
Well, we don't want a full raiding party. We definitely want to try and get them to split up somehow, but I don't know.
Because I mean,
Yeah.
at this point, it's looking full raiding party, or we frontal assault the fortress. Like, I don't think they're really taking much bait.
Like, we're certain there's no other entrance to the gianty joint.
It was just the front of the tower, wasn't it?
Yeah, not that we have seen, not that we did like a thorough exploration of the place, but
Didn't they fly around the thing?
yeah, but there could be some covered hatch that
Yeah,
you know,
true.
we missed.
Yeah, maybe we just need to look at it more like closely.
Yeah, all right, let's do some scouting sort of deal.
Yeah. Do we want to all go? Or maybe just the ones of us with brooms who can book it back real fast?
Yeah, basically. Like,
'Cause
yeah.
I've got one of those brooms as well, and I can make myself invisible.
So at the very least, you have a fallback prepared.
Yep, and
Yeah.
I can be there with you guys through Sulu. So
Yeah, maybe If
Yeah,
Sugo
we can do
hold
that.
down Sugo can hold down the fort, and we'll see if we can lure them to us. So yeah, I'll hop on the broom. I'll cast invisibility on myself and zip off towards the fortress.
Okay. So it doesn't take you super long to zip away. What were you on, sorry?
Like the
He's-
same broom.
So, oh,
Yeah,
okay.
he's got another one of those.
I
Oh,
also
you've
have
got a broom as well.
flying.
Okay. So you cackle off into the sky. Is Bat Damon coming with you?
Oh, he's already there.
Okay. Yep. So,
The Eldritch Cannon just crawls back
Yep.
into my robes,
okie doke.
into some, best not thought about place that
Yep.
it lives.
In a crevice of some sort. So, where would you like to go? I've switched back to the fort, exterior.
Can I just have a really good look at it? Kind of stay low, try and stay out of height, and just give it a really good look at it. Like, just get up and inspect it and look for anything that we've missed.
Yep. So make an investigation check.
Cool. I am good at that.
Hey, nice.
I have advantage from
That is
my
not bad.
something, one of my equipments.
One of your million
My-
things.
Eyes of minute seeing.
Yep.
These crystal lenses fit over your eyes. Da 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 da.
Yep. So the fortress, you came upon it in the dark, and it's a fairly obvious front entrance. So as you surveil sort of around it, you see that 1 square equals 10 feet. And wait, can you?
No,
Yeah.
we're still on the grass map.
Oh, okay. Yep. Sorry. Let me switch you back. Is that better?
I can see a black. Oh yeah, no, that's
You
good.
got
Yeah,
it
yeah.
down.
Yeah. So you begin to do sort of a fly around. And it reveals a fairly solid exterior. There isn't. Oh, please. Just don't be shit. There isn't. There aren't windows, really. The smoke and smog that you saw inside kind of gives credence to that. But as you're sort of flying around it, you're noticing just how solid of a fortress sort of this is. But as you fly around the back, up the very north, you do notice a set of double doors there, which appear to be unguarded out towards the hillsides that sort of surround this fortress. It's fairly protected from the elements. And on the eastern side, you also spot a second set of double doors there.
Okay.
So you give it a good fly around. Take your time to be out of sight.
Yeah, nice and slow and sneaky like.
Yeah.
Invisible the whole time.
Yep. So you that is what you found.
I remember